Okay, so in here there is a new light for me. So this is what we're going to replace. I'll show you once it's out the box, but that's not yet. So there's about 4, 5 or 6 screws. What you'll need is your 10mm tool, which I've got here. Now obviously I need 2 hands for each of them, so I'm not going to record this bit, but I'll show you once it's all out of everything that's basically out. And also you need to unplug the electricals as well, because obviously you can't take it out otherwise. Okay, so a few things I want to know is A, make sure you keep these, because they are very important. And if you want to disconnect this here, it is actually at the bottom. It's just that there. To disconnect these two, which obviously this is going to have to go into the new light. Okay, so this is the bit of light I damaged a while ago. This white stuff is just the tape that was covering it to make sure water didn't go through. It has taken away a bit of that paint there, but I'm not really too fussed about that, to be honest. No one's going to notice that. And anything else you see will probably just come off when I give it a wash. But anyway, let's get right to taking it out. So far I managed to loosen it like this, but one thing I did not notice, and I'll show you now. I don't think you can see it very well, but there is a screw up there somewhere. I think if I try and focus it, that bit there. So that's why I won't budge. So let's unscrew that as well. What you didn't see is I had a very small 10mm socket, which I'll put on the screen now. It's about pinky finger length. Now that was able to get into the gap where that top screw is, and normal one simply will not. So I recommend getting something like that if you're going to need to get into tight spaces. So ladies and gentlemen, I present you the light, and I present you the gap there, full of dirt. Here is my new light. Should we try and peel it with ASMR with one hand? It's not easy with one hand, is it? Ah, there's a bit of good sound there. So is that. Voila. Okay, so looking at the lines, I'd say that is about right. Now, what you want to do is obviously get the screws that are in the light and make sure they go each in their individual holes like that. That way you know it is in position. Now what we're going to do is connect the lights and then test them before we screw them all back in again, because then we don't want to be doing all that again, do we? So let's put this in. Let's see if I can do it now. Right, that's in. Let's go test the lights. What can I say? The headlight is on, the indicator is on, which means everything else works, but I can't really test it because I'm on my own at the moment. But that shows that works. And if you go around to the other side, exactly the same deal. Look, perfect. By my reckoning, that is secure in there, and I have put all these screws back in, and as we know, we tested electrics, they all work, so that is done. So now all we really need to do is put that wire in, try and swap hands and do this, which is going to be difficult. Pop that in there, lock, and we're done. So I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I hope you learned something, and I hope someone actually finds this useful one day, because I can't see it on the internet or on YouTube anywhere. But anyway, peace out guys, thank you.